Yo, I'm Jimmy. I'm usually on here yapping about mental health type of stuff because I'm a counselor. But little do you know, I'm also a personal trainer. And this is going to be a real quick rant about the state of the fucking fitness industry and the scam that it's turned out to be. So, obviously, those that start at the gym, you get involved in social media, you find only gym based, science based lifting Instagram, you're stuck in that fucking rabbit hole. And there's so many, don't lift this way, lift that way. Don't do it like this, do that. Hit these macros, do that. I think it's all a load of fucking bullshit. For those of you that are new to the gym, if you can get yourself into the gym and do anything and remain dedicated with anything, you will see results. I think that the fitness industry is trying to hide behind a stupid complexity so that we can justify so many personal trainers, so that the industry can be so massive that it can have thousands of social media superstars when it's as simple as moving more, eating less. That is about it. Here's 5 exercises for working your push. You're going to do an incline press, you're going to do a flat press, you can use machines as well. You're going to lateral raise, you're going to incline, you're going to flat, you're going to do a pec deck fly, you're then going to do a shoulder press, you're then going to do a lateral. That's your 5 exercises on a push day. Do that for 6 months, you're going to be fucking massive. Then you're going to do a face pull, you're going to do a dumbbell pull up, you're going to do a seated row, you're going to do a lat pull down, you're going to do a face pull, you're going to do a reverse pec deck. That's your pull day. Then you're going to hit legs, squats, deads. It's just so fucking simple. If you can stick to that for 4 to 6 months, you will be massive because you are new to this. Your body is not used to lifting anything. You don't need to care about the complexity of time under tension, reps in reserve, muscle fatigue, all of these things. If you're a young man getting into the gym and you just start, you will get big. You don't need to pay for programs. You don't need to pay for anything. I'm a personal trainer, and the people that I help are people that are getting into the gym for the very first time. And they do not need to be concerned with the complexities of weightlifting and bodybuilding. They just need to get the fuck in the gym, learn a bit of discipline for long enough, understand that this takes a lot of time. I put on 10 kilos being a fat fuck over 18 months. I've now been back in the gym for 6 months. Do I look like I even fucking lift? No, I don't look like I fucking do nothing. It takes time. It takes effort. You just need to keep going when you don't see results because it's happening under those layers of fat. And then we're going to work on cutting the diet down. That's when it gets a bit harder because you need to focus on hitting macros. You need to focus on getting enough protein. You then need to focus on eating enough fibrous food so you can not eat as much. And it takes time. Everything is just slow and takes time. There's no way that I can give you here's the 30 days of looking like me and then you look like fucking Alex Eubank. Because here's a couple of pro tips for you about the fitness industry and those that are trying to sell you courses and programs. If they look big in a shirt, chances are they're on steroids. If they're shredded as fuck and have a massive back, they're probably on steroids. If they look bigger than you, they're probably on steroids. That's a joke. You get my point. There's all this fake natty bullshit that if you have a six pack and you have massive shoulders, chest, and can keep muscle whilst you're at like 5% body fat, chances are you're probably on steroids or some super responder. Also, you don't need to worry about that level of bodybuilding expertise when you are first starting at the gym. It's super simple. It's hard and takes discipline to get down the weight or put on the weight. It's also a bit of a mental battle to cut. It's a mental battle to put on weight and get as fat as I am now. This is the heaviest I've ever been. But then it's a physical discipline to just keep going back and doing the exact same thing. You can alternate between 7 exercises and do those for 6 months. Might get boring. You might need to do something different. You might need to switch up your cardio. You might need to switch up other things, but it's not that hard. It's not as complex as it had to be made out to be. You wouldn't do your own legal work, right? You'd go to a lawyer for something so complex. But if you were to sit and do 6 months of research, you'd understand how simple the job is. And the Property Law Act, the Land Titles Act, the Trustee Acts aren't that important in day-to-day work. So the work that I know as a personal trainer and the way biomechanics work and things move and what should hurt and what you should be working, you don't need to concern yourself with. Just get in the gym, move weight, you will see results. Peace. Fuck, I'll get back to mental health stuff tomorrow. Peace out.